You guys are gonna hate me. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Kaylin, the author of the Parrot Bliss Bond. I love parrots, love them. I have 23 species. This is one of my 23 species, the Green-cheek Conure, river. And if you are new and you want to get inspired and learn how to have a blissful bond with your parrot, you're in the right place. If you are used to hanging out and you enjoy my channel, thank you for being here. I'm working on a membership so that hopefully we can connect more. Now let's get started and hopefully you're not going to hate me. Okay guys, so here's the deal. When it comes to parrots and their feathers, let go of my necklace. They're flight feathers. They fly. I was trying to think of something that would be kind of like us losing feathers. Please leave my necklace alone. This is why I don't wear jewelry. You know, and I can't come up with anything like having their flight feathers clipped. It's not the same as losing your hands because feathers grow back, your hands wouldn't grow back. But you know, I don't know if you've thought about it. I know this sounds weird, but some time ago I was like thinking about it and I was like, when a parrot has their flight feathers clipped, all they do is perch. They don't, like, I mean, some move around, but they don't fly. They don't move around. Their exercise goes out the window. My husband and I, we're really like, we don't like clipping a bird. We're comfortable clipping if the bird's endangering other birds. Have one of those. Sweetie, I know. You know, I mean, there are circumstances where like for people's well-being, if it's threatening another person or bird, I feel like it's important. A bird's well-being comes first and foremost to me. Now, when it comes to clipping, another thing that my family is just very adamant about is we have had parrots that we've had as babies. We've had some that have been born in our home. We've had some that we've gotten from a breeder or a shop. And when they're babies, one of the most important things is for them to develop their muscles and learn to fly. Once they learn to fly, if you need to clip a parrot, you can. If you don't give them the chance to learn to fly, one of the problems is they are at the developmental time to learn to fly when they're young. And it's incredible. Like their feathers, they start to porcupine out and then they start to open up. And they're like, feed me, and they're so cute and they're so adorable. And then one day they like start to flap, and then it isn't long. I mean, once they open their wings, it's like, that's it. Then they start to helicopter up and they're like, woohoo, look at this. Honestly, it becomes hard to feed them. You're like trying to feed them and they're like, woo, woo, and you know, it becomes difficult. But when they get that opportunity, I put up with it. I will not clip babies. When they get that opportunity, they learn to fly. They develop those muscles, and they don't just learn to fly because they develop their muscles. They learn to fly well. I mean like, shoo, shoo, shoo. And when they don't get to learn to fly, it's more like, we have our two macaws. One of them, we got lucky. We were like, please don't clip her, and they did. The second one, I didn't have a choice. She was already clipped when I got her. It took the second one like 6 months to a year to gain some confidence enough to start to fly. Like, she was fully feathered, and we're like, oh, she's gonna fly any day now. Oh, she's gonna fly any day now. Oh, she's gonna fly any day now. But she was afraid. Her confidence was like, diminished. And the truth is, when she tried, it was like, you know, I mean, it's kind of like flying on an airplane in turbulence versus being like this jet fighter with stealth ability. Really, seriously, it's that much of a difference that we've seen. And we've seen it over and over in different species. When they get to start to like open their wings and learn, it's like they instantly just develop all this great ability, which if they ever got out, you really want them to at least be able to really maneuver in their flight. So I really think it's important. Like I've seen it, it just affects them. Sometimes psychologically, sometimes when you clip a bird, they get bummed out because they are flight, you know? I mean, that's really important to them. So keep that in mind, because that's like something that if you need to clip later, you can, but let them get that fundamental ability to fly down, because they can develop flight later, but never quite with the same stuff. And we've seen that they never, when they're older, when they learn to fly, they never quite develop their flight to the same level and skill and stealth. But the clipping. So this is River. She's adorable. She says hi, baby. Do you want to say hi, baby? She says baby when she's not on camera, and she has really taken to us. She's talking to the other birds, and she sees birds flying around. You're okay. You're good. Hi. Hi, baby. Now, here's the thing about her. She doesn't seem to really like other green cheeks. I have some babies. Once they're a little older, I'm gonna try giving her a friend. But in the meantime, she's really happy when she gets to go with us to the coffee shop in the morning. It gives her several hours out. It gives her several hours where she's sitting on my shoulder, she comes down, she gets pets. She relishes the pets. The pets are her bliss. She'll go like, oh, thank you. I mean, she loves it. You've just, maybe you've seen that much bliss in your parrots. I mean, I've seen it in some parrots, but I mean, she's blissed out. It's like what you kind of live for when you have kids, because you really want your feathered child to be so happy. But River flew across the coffee shop and I'm a little worried about her landing on like in someone's hot coffee or like on a hot machine. Like I can't have her flying around in public like that. So my choices were start to leave her at home and she doesn't get her time to come on the outings, or clip her. So I clipped her. Now, I understand if you don't agree with me. Part of me doesn't agree with me. On the other hand, this girl is so happy. I mean, can you see her? She's like playing with my necklace, playing with my hair clip. You're supposed to be in the video. She's not in the video. You know, I just am a strong believer in doing what's best for my parrots. I love my parrots. Sometimes my husband's like, you have too many. And I'm like, if they're happy and they are doing well and they're in the right place, I don't care. I'm keeping them and I'm taking care of them. If they could be in a better home, I'm rehoming them. This girl is happy. And even though I clipped her, look at her, she doesn't care. And her wings can always grow out. So there you have it. You can tell me what you think, but I will tell you, when you tell me what you think, keep in mind that this girl, she's doing great and she's happy. If you decide that you need to clip, maybe there's a danger to your bird, maybe they're flying into the window and you're like, oh, you've got to stop, or you know, for whatever reason, if you decide that that's what's best and you have to do what's best for your parrot, then it's really important to know how and where to clip. I say as this bird goes down my dress. So I have a video on which feathers to clip. We have gotten some parrots that were already clipped and we're like, oh, they're already clipped. And they botched them. You don't want to botch them. You want for your parrot to be able to glide, but just not be able to really gain altitude. The idea is that, for example, right now, River gets to come out on the walk because I'm not worried that she's gonna fly up to the tree and I'm gonna be like, River, come down. They're not very good necessarily at coming down. They're great at going up. So keep in mind, if you decide that that's what's best for whatever reasons, check out my video on how to clip. I'll show you which feathers to clip, and make sure, you know, you can always clip a little more. I always do that. Like, I can always cut more, but I can't uncut. So check out my video so that, don't forget, so that your parrot, they can glide, they can't gain altitude, but it's not like they open their wings and go flop, because, you know, that wouldn't be fun either. Now, she's not stressed out, but if your parrot is stressed out for any reason, make sure to get Tink's must-have parrot relief. It's CBD in hemp oil. You can get it on parrotbliss.com. In the meantime, you can always write River letters about how you feel like she shouldn't have been clipped, or that you're so happy for her because now she gets her daily outings. Please make sure to comment below. Please like my video. Don't dislike it just because I clipped her. She's happy, I promise you. And I will catch you in the next blissful video. If you have any questions or comments, please be sure to put them below. Catch you next time.